So, Coach, you had your first scrimmage up here at Grainger today. Pretty physical. Did well on offense, did well on defense. Didn't score, but didn't allow them to score. So, how did you like it tonight?
Well, I thought we did really well. You know, on offense, we just went 10 plays on 2 series, and felt like if we went down a distance, we would have scored. But that's not what these scrimmages are about. You know, running 10 plays, we're going to run the offenses we do during the season. So you really can't get an idea about actually scoring, and that don't mean a lot. Had a little adversity tonight right off the bat. You know, our quarterback tweaked his hamstring, and he'll be fine. But we took him out after the first play on offense, and when you do stuff like that, you want to see people step up, and we really stepped up. Everybody did. So that was very, very encouraging. Got a lot of reps in with some younger guys because you know we got a small team, but we're trying to build depth. I feel like we've done that tonight on both sides of the ball. So we're very proud. Again, like you said, we kept them out of the end zone, and you know we moved the ball. Again, down the distance, we felt like we'd done fine. So very, very proud of the boys tonight.
That was my next question too. Is you faced adversity really quick tonight after the first play, and sometimes that's something that you can't teach. You can try to simulate it in practice, but the feeling's not the same until it actually happens. So you're never glad that it happens, but how happy were you that you were able to kind of get through that process of facing adversity early on in the season like that, in case it does happen in the regular season?
Well, when we didn't know, you know, we felt like, you know, over the last 2 weeks, the Nash was the only quarterback we had. You know, we had some guys that could step up, but we hadn't played against anybody. So those guys really played well. You know, we put a freshman in there, played well. Charlie played well. You know, Trent Haynes, our freshman, stepped up and played well. You know, he's going to play. And then you know, Charlie Lane, you played backup quarterback there, and he come in done well. Neither one of them played quarterback. Unless they were real young, you know, they're just athletes, and we got to put them in there. So very, very proud of that. You know what we're, the last couple of years we've had to end the season on some injuries, and I told the boys, you know, we've had a few injuries this week, first week. I said, let's try to get them over with now. You know, again, young, a small team like us, we can't have a whole lot of injuries. So hopefully that the football gods shine down on us, and hopefully get rid of the injuries early that we don't have late in the year like we've had before.
Out of the ones group that you played twice on offense and defense, who were you the most proud of and the most happy with tonight?
Oh, well, you know, Crendenton, our right guard, you know, Braxton, I bragged on him. You know, he started playing 2 years ago, and last year in JV, we didn't know if he'd play a lot, and he stepped up tonight and really proved a lot. He's done real. Tripp ran the ball well. You know, 2 years down here, we didn't get to play him last year. As a freshman, he had like 134 yards, and he ran the ball hard tonight and done well. And of course, Trent Haynes come in as a freshman, done well. Charlie played well. Couch played well on defense, and our linebackers, you know, Charlie and Tripp stepped up, and so you know, if I didn't name them, I told them out there, you know, it doesn't mean they didn't play well, but those guys just stood out tonight and did some good stuff. So we're very excited about those guys, and they're our veterans, and they're the ones going to play and carry the load for this team.
All right, great work tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.